Hello. So I wanted to do a video on today. I wanted to talk about what if you cannot pass your voice assessment with the rise. So what if you can't pass your voice assessment with the rise? So before I get into this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel, and I am going to get right into it. So you will encounter, some people will encounter where you cannot pass your technical check with a rise. You may have some CSPs who cannot pass their technical check with the rise. So you may be not able to pass your technical check with the rise. So I do have a video that has specifications on what you would need in order to pass your technical check with the rise. So I go into detail on what your computer needs to be, how many gigs you need to have on your computer. I go through all that, so make sure you look at that previous video. But what if you go through everything, you look at the specs on your computer, they're not matching up with what Arise is saying that you have to have in order to pass? What do you do? So if you are serious about doing or working with Arise or working from home, if it's your computer, I would suggest that you upgrade your computer to be able to work. If this is nothing like short term, this is a long term thing. So it's nothing like, okay, I'm just gonna work and it's something for right now. No, if you're serious about doing this, then you will go out and purchase a laptop or go out and purchase a desktop that meets the requirements. I do have people who do that because they're serious, they're focused, and they want to work from home. So if that's you, if you're serious, you want to work from home, hey, I'm focused, this is what I want to do, then you would definitely have to go out and purchase a laptop or desktop. Just remember though that all of that is tax deductible when tax time come around, and it's dollar for dollar when it comes down to equipment. And because you are a 1099 employee, you will be able to write these things off on your taxes. So don't worry about that. Because that could be one reason why you're not passing. That's just an example. If you're not passing your technical portion for the laptop, because it will tell you. So if you go out and purchase, so some tips on purchasing a new laptop, if that's your issue, the fact that you can't pass a technical check, and because your laptop is not meeting the requirements, because we can't change our laptop, you can't get it upgraded. That's probably the cheaper way, through a tech guy, or they can upgrade it. Maybe it's not even cheaper, maybe it's the same, just you going out and purchasing another laptop. So just look at that, but take your specifications. So Arise do have it to where you can go Google. So what you can do is Google Arise specifications. I also have the link on my previous video, so make sure you look at that one. Take it into the store. So you can take it into the Best Buy, you can take it into Walmart, you can take it into any electronic store where you want to buy. If you're going to buy a used one, if you're going to like a pawn shop or something like that, just keeping it real, because some people, really probably can't afford it. But if you are doing that and you're doing a refurbish or whatever, make sure you take the specifications into the shop. So they'll know, they'll tell you exactly what you need. Versus you trying to guess and you going in there and don't know what you're trying to get or what you need to get because you're not a computer person. Make sure you take it in there and they'll show you. That's tip number one. So if you cannot pass your technical check because of your internet, okay? I have rarely run into people who cannot change their internet. And a lot of the times when people cannot change their internet because their upload or download is not loading, then loading to the number, then it could be a number of things. The first thing could be that you have too much internet pulling onto your Wi-Fi. So I'll tell you what I have hooked up in my home. So I have 4 TVs hooked up. Okay, so I have guest room, downstairs, upstairs, loft, excuse me, and the bedroom. Excuse me. So that's what I have. So that's 4 TVs not including I have 2 laptops hooked up. We have 4 phones. So we're already over 10 devices. So as you know, with all of these things being hooked up, it's going to pull on the Wi-Fi. It's not going to perform at its maximum. So what the tip number 1 is to just disconnect all Wi-Fi. I went over this in my previous video, so make sure you watch that. But if you have done all of that, we're at the point where you've done everything to where you disconnected Wi-Fi, you're hardwired, your Wi-Fi is hardwired. So everything is hardwired, right, to your laptop or your desktop. You may have to upgrade your internet, point blank, period. Yeah, so if you have Spectrum, you should be able to pass. If you have AT&T Fiber, you should be able to pass. If you have, these are some of the popular ones in our area. I'm not sure about CenturyLink, but you may have to upgrade your internet. You may have to upgrade it, point blank, period. Like I run into occasions where people they're in the country area, so we call it. They're in the country and they can't upgrade. They only have this one provider, which is sometimes AT&T. I think it's not AT&T Uverse, but it's AT&T. I don't even know, but it's not fast. I think they pay like maybe $20 a month. So those are not going to work. Like, you're not going to pass with that particular one. If you have AT&T Fiber, it's going to work. Because I think they only have either regular AT&T or AT&T Fiber. So I've run into occasions where they cannot upgrade and they only have one provider. So if that's the case, then you may want to figure out another solution. Maybe go to a friend's house. I don't know. That's not local, and see if you can pass it that way. But other than that, that's what you would need to definitely do. You would need to upgrade. A lot of times you're not paying anything up front. They're billing you for everything. Just keep that in mind when you're thinking about like money. Okay, it's gonna cost more money for me to upgrade. Yeah, it is, but you're about to be making money too. You can write this off on your internet. You probably couldn't write it off if you wasn't working from home. So now you can write this off on write off on your internet, write off on your taxes. You can write off on your taxes. So, and just know you're not going to be paying anything up front. They probably will, depend. It just depends. Sometimes they'll bill you for activation fees. They'll bill you for certain things. They'll bill you. They're not going to bill you up front for your bill. So if you're serious, then you need to upgrade your internet. So yeah, that could be another reason why you're failing your technical check. Those are the only 2 reasons that I can think of, is because your computer and then your internet has to be download speed, a certain number. What else? But yeah, that's basically it. Make sure you all subscribe to my channel. Make sure you look at that previous video I was telling y'all about the technical check, how to pass your technical check. This video is basically telling you, okay, I've done everything, now I cannot pass. What other solutions can I do? So like I said, if you're looking for something that is long term, then it will be worth doing these things. Even if you're looking for part-time, because I have a person who does part-time, like she just does Intuit. She doesn't work no other like jobs with our company. She just work this one tax client, and that's pretty much it. That's the only time she works. And it's worth it if you're trying to do this during the holidays just to make extra money or whatever it is. At certain times you want to have extra money in your pocket. This would be worth doing, okay? And make sure you know it's tax deductible. So with that being said, thank you all for watching. Make sure you like this video. If you like the information I just gave out, like this video and share this video with someone who can actually use this information. Thank you all for watching and have a great one.